let me also, by answering this question, let me commend Honorable Abdul Latif Dan.
Okay.
He inherited a clinic facility at Latebi Okoshi here, around the Nkansah Park, one of the parks around. And that was started by his predecessor, Honorable Tetecha, Theophilus Tetecha. And then it was further continued by Ebenezer, Honorable Ebenezer now. The Commander-in-Chief, that is Honorable Abdul Latif Dan, has raised the edifice from clinic to a polyclinic.
Okay.
And a lot of the items are in there. As I speak with you, we inaugurated our own in the same month that they inaugurated this. I can assure you, you can also let your media people go there and check. We have started full operation. Last week, he also gave them another seed money to be able to ensure that some of the things they are doing, they can now open up the clinic. Once they are doing a polyclinic, now they can open it very well. So in the coming days, those around Latebi Okoshi and Nkansah, even around Abosu, Kain, Zongo Junction, all of you can troop into the hospital there. In the coming days, they are starting full operation. Now, they have a resident doctor. They have a lot of nurses around. Over 22 nurses around going to work in that facility. So in the coming days, we anticipate that they will be in full operation and people can use that place. Now, coming back to your question, once we know the money that they use for that clinic at Mambrook is government money, we cannot allow it to go waste. His Excellency the President has mentioned already that most of the things that his predecessor started, he will make sure he complete it. And I am in no way going to go against what the President has said. We will make sure that the hospital, we get equipment there. We used that medium we invited the regional health director who came and we inspected the property together. And then we positioned some of the things that has issues in terms of the structure. We have discussed how to position them, how to do walling around it, some of the facilities they need to be able to make it operational. We discussed all of that. And then he discussed with me that he's going to also help us with equipment. The municipality is also working around to be able to get some of the equipment by ourselves. And so in the coming days, we would also see that that place is also working. Now, with the school, they need infrastructure. They need some furniture. They need the boards. They need a lot of things that we have also noticed. We are also working around it. By the time I come here in 3 months' time, I will give you good news that the whole place is now working.
3 months?
3 months.
3 months?
3 months.
Is the time you've said. So we're in June.
Exactly.
July, August. So which month? Should I check on you in September?
No, you check on me in September.
September.
We will ensure that the place will be in use.
Both of them?
The place will be in use.
I see.
The place will be in use.
There are many other things you said, like the call center particularly caught my attention. Why?
Okay.
Why have you decided to use the call center? People know the assembly and they have an issue. You said they usually even bring letters to you.
Exactly.
Why do you need a call center?
Okay, thank you very much. We noticed that most of the issues, especially with security, with the sanitation, happens when we are all on our bed, or mostly when no one is watching. And so to be able to give the people confidence, you know, most of our residents will have issues coming. There are a lot of people in Ablekuma Central who don't know even where our office is located because they feel nothing is really happening. But when there is a call center, people will get confidence to be able to call the assembly and report or give us issues of a lot of some of these deviant issues that will be happening in our community. So it will give them a very easy access to us with the call center. And I have already told my management that the various call center, the information is given to the assembly. Except the ordinary, we should take less than 48 hours to resolve those issues. That gives the community hope. And it would also encourage people to want to pay. Sometimes people mention, when I went around, some people mentioned that they pay the BOP, they pay the property rate, but our staff, they don't like the way they come around to take the monies and all of that. So it will also be another means for checks and balances to be able to see some of the issues that happen with our revenue collectors themselves. And then,
so you want to make it also a platform for complaints.
Exactly, for complaints. Exactly.
Service providers.
Exactly. So that's in fact that will be the major issue, because usually some of the services they may need to come. but the call center will actually major on the complaints that people have, and then the things that they also see that we can do to help. Senna, there are people in the community that are willing to help us. In my tour, I noticed that some of the chiefs, some of the people have gone to them. They want to freely even give us money to fuel all our vehicles to work for them. So I think that when the call center is also there, now people get easy access for us to be able to do business as well.
Yes, please. One more thing, and the legacy, then I have to let you go. I know the time that we'll be giving. The one about, is it famously called tankers?
Yeah.
You are going, it seems you're saying, I'm going to set up the structure, a new structure to do this. You were just complaining about people who are on IGF who have not been paid for months. How do you intend to pay for the staff that you are recruiting and the whole structure that you're setting up?
Okay, thank you very much. So I didn't, because today we are embarking on this exercise, I majored my discussion around what we are doing in the community. But Senna, I have also started working around to improve our revenue system. In fact, I've engaged a lot of even software, trying to bring software to come and handle our revenue collection system. And upon that, we are also recruiting a lot of revenue people to give them tasks. And that is why we are opening that with the engagement we are having with the community, especially with the business sector. So now, in terms of raising money for them, don't forget that even going to the various homes and sanctioning them, giving them penalty, because we will not only come there and say that, oh, you have put in rubbish here, come and collect it. Not at all. When we come there, you have flouted the law. So you will make sure that there is penalty and fines for you to pay. So when we get there, we will do it. Because we have already given, that's why we are going to do the town hall meetings. The town meetings will give an elaborate information about the things we will be doing, the sanitation issues, how we will be tackling them. So after doing all this education, it is my time that I met the information desk, I met NCC. I told them that their work is not in the office. Your work is in the community. Go and engage the community. So they are coming to engage them, give them the education. So when we finish giving you this education, and the municipal guys start working, and you say that is the time that you've seen baller, so we allow you, may the baller. No, not at all. Once we see rubbish around your place, we will find you. And the landlords are going to be the ones that will find, because you are having the tenant. So if you are not ready to do that, then it means that you are not even in yourself ready to help the community development. And Senna, a lot of people in the community, they are applauding us. They want it to be done. So we know that we can raise some revenues from there. And I also mentioned to you that we have already started in the coming days, very soon, we are going to do the on-street parking. So it will also bring another revenue. We are doing night market tools. It will also bring another revenue. We are going to do temporary structures to also raise some money. However, with the temporary structures, we are also going to ensure that some of the containers that are in our communities that don't deserve to be where they are, those listening, the residents, I am also informing you that some of the containers, we know a lot of containers place advantage places that are not even lawful. We will also ensure that they are also ejected as we are moving the cars. So we are coming there. And those selling on the pavement as well, we will also ensure that we eject them as well. So this is a holistic work that we are doing. And we cannot do all of this without revenue. I don't want to scare people with the revenue plans we have. But then when we do the town hall meetings, we will open up the revenue issues. Yesterday, because of the revenue, I had almost about 4 hours meeting with Ablekuma Association. And we are planning. And I know they are collaborating with us. And we want to help them. In fact, all of this is to make the community better. The New York and Marylands and the Londons that we know, it didn't come in a day. It came with effort. It came with determination. And because of determination, implementation was easier. So we beg them. It is only when we can come together and work with determination. And then you help the implementation process. Helping the implementation process is that if you do the needful, we will not come to you. But if you don't do the needful, that is where we will wear tough skin. And we are also using this medium to let the chiefs and the people of Ablekuma Central understand that whatever we are doing, we will come and go. But the legacy will always be there. So let's protect the legacy that we want to leave. If someone asks me at a radio station that, what shows that I can do that, all the things I've mentioned. And I told the person that, unfortunately for me, My position is by appointment. Today I'm here as MC. Tomorrow I can be, I can just be kicked out. Yeah. I'm not an MP who came for 4 years. I can easily be kicked out. And the president who appointed me is telling me that he is going to mark me with sanitation. He is going to mark me with development. So in a year's time, if I go for peer review and then I don't pass the sanitation test, I don't pass the development test, education, whatever, I don't pass all of that, then I should be packing to leave. And for me as a public, private person, it will be in my interest that I'll leave a legacy today for tomorrow, the community to even put an uprise against me, and I'll move and go and join my private business, because by then I have left that legacy that I wanted to leave. When Okuvadampoi was the mayor of Accra, what didn't we say? But the moment he left, people now started knowing that we have once had a mayor, and that is the Ablekuma Central I want to leave. I want to use this medium to thank your station for giving me this opportunity. And then it's like I'm closing the program. My people have started calling.
Yeah.
We want to go for money. We want to go for the congestion.
No, that's understandable.
We are entering the community.
Yes.
So let me use this opportunity to thank the staff and the management of Radio.
And don't forget to send out an Eid message, because your
Your
municipality has.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in fact, we are working on a lot of things around tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be visiting some places. In fact, we want to also use this opportunity to the Muslim community. We want to wish you so well. Tomorrow I'll give my message there, so let me leave it for today. But then I wish you so well in tomorrow. Let's ensure that the community is safe. We call on the motor riders, the various vehicles. Let's try our best. Let's make it decent. It's a time that is memorable. We should just enjoy the day without any hitches. We don't want to see accident. We don't want to see record any death. So we wish all of us well. And to also let management of Radio Gold know that you are about 300 or 400 meters away from my office. Yeah. This is also going to be my home. The last time I told you that this will be my home.
You're
so I'll be coming.
Anytime.
I'll be coming a lot to use your platform to also talk to our people. And then we'll ensure that Radio Gold is able to get back to where it used to be. And I know you are doing very well, Senna. You and your team, Madam Nancy and Co, Stephen, all of them, Boache, all of them. In fact, Eric, all of Boatin, in fact, I wish all of them well. Okay. We would open our office. We are also open for any discussion. Once you are in the community and you are helping us, we also have to ensure that we are able to help some of you to be able to make this work a very good work for us. Without you, as the forerunners, we can't do anything. So thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for making time. In fact, he said he'll be here in 3 months. The next time he comes, perhaps the money from the District Assembly Common Fund will have landed, and I'll ask him what he's been using them for. Because President Mahama's promise this week has been that we'll give up to about, I think, 60 to 80% of the funds directly to the assembly. So you'll have some money. But that is not all. He needs much.
Exactly.
Honorable Frank Nkansah.